Yeah. Next question. What is the role of nationally determined contribution under Paris Agreement? Yeah, tricky question. Yesterday, a lot of you were confused. No worries. That is why I have asked. Try reasoning it at least. What is the role of nationally determined contribution under Paris Agreement? How much each country will reduce each year? And absolutely correct, Megha. I think you got it perfectly right then. Action-oriented achievable targets towards climate action set by particular country. Absolutely correct. That's also a good individual goal for net zero per country per year. If you add Kailash, then that will become NDCs. Per year is the word. Net zero is for every country will be a different or maybe similar of 2050, which is recommended by the Paris Agreement. But NDC is a voluntary aspect of those targets. So every country can choose their own pathways, and that pathways is shown on that picture. Ravi's commitment action plan by the country. Correct, absolutely. This is the commitment made by a country towards the net zero targets per year basis. Perfect, perfect. I think everybody got it then. Next one. Which gas has a global warming potential 265 times greater than CO2? Very good question. I think everybody should be
Nice.
with it. Chat box, please. Okay, good. Very good. Very good. Very good. Kailash, you have to be specific. You are very generic right now. आपको भी कल का वीडियो वॉच करना चाहिए. I will send you. Correct, Travis. Absolutely correct. Which gas has a global warming potential of 265? Galat. Kailash, again, generic answer. I cannot expect that answer from you. Megha, absolutely correct. Again, wrong answer. साइंस है. आप कंप्यूटर साइंटिस्ट है. एग्जैक्ट आंसर चाहिए मुझे. ये सब क्वेश्चन में आई कैन नॉट एक्सपेक्ट एनीथिंग. हाँ, नाउ यू हैव गिवन अ करेक्ट आंसर. It has to be perfect answer because these are the seven
It
gases.
was just a typo actually.
अब जो बोल लो आप मेरे को.
नहीं, I know. My fault.
And can we expect in the company scenario? Can you tell that?
No, 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 no. Of course.
Client सामने बैठा हुआ है. If I will give such kind of, you will say that get lost. So थोड़ा careful होना होगा, right?
Yes, yes.
Okay, let's see the next question. What has been major impact of industrialization on GHG emission? What has been major impact of industrialization on GHG emission? Actually, I think in this you need answer. You need an option, then only you can answer. So we will take up later. What significant change has occurred with the signing of Paris Agreement? What significant change occurred with the signing of Paris Agreement? Any guesses? Let's see the guesses. Of course, there is no accurate answer. If I don't give you the options, you won't be able to do that. Yeah.
People have started maintaining those goals and following them for net zero,
Yeah.
like sticking to the goals like more diligently.
Yeah. Anybody else?
Like all country, not just developed countries, all the countries are like, no, they are legally bound to reduce their GHG emission.
Yes, legally binding is the right word because it's an agreement. So every country, that's a major development. But the impact of that need to be thought through. What was the impact? Impact was every country has started working on the reduction of the GHG emission, at least getting accounting done. The GHG accounting has started in that country in bigger scale. And that's why now most of the company has to do it. If they don't do it, government will be unable to report about it. Are you with me? That's why they have put mandatory for top 1,000 company. They are taking a ratio to others. Okay, so that's how it is working out. Okay, next one. What does the term climate risk assessment refer to? Again, a little open-ended question if I don't give you the option. So let me move to next question.
More on the financial side of it, like what what changes in finances can happen because of climate change.
True. True. Okay, let's see the next part of our discussion now, which we will start today with GHG inventory making. So if you are doing consulting assignment, if you are starting for the first time carbon accounting for your company, this particular steps are recommended by GHG protocol. Of course, they have an 8-step model. Some people have 4-step model. Some people have 6-step model. But we decided to have 5-step. And reason will be obvious. First reason is it is easy to recall. All the steps you will be easy to recall. So you might be in any circumstances, you will be able to guide your clients rightly. ठीक है 8 step is a little more 3 and 4 step even client doesn't believes that it is so easy, so we have kept 5 steps. So there is a psychological side of these step development as well, and here we are starting module 2 now. So module 2 is starting right now. Now what all we cover in module 2? First goal of or learning outcome which I am expecting from this particular section would be that you understand the fundamental principle of climate change, which we have covered. Second, basic of greenhouse we have covered. This has happened in module 1, right? And gain in insight of international climate agreement, specifically Paris and Kyoto, we have already covered. Now we are in module 2, where I am expecting you to understand the national framework, international standards, emissions calculation, and real world application. All the theory will be covered in module 2. After that, everything is practice. There will be case study. There will be some challenging proposition where you will be, telling the class how it works out. So here onwards, after this module, work lies with you. So you have to do little hard work. I don't know how much hours today you might have spent, but I'm hearing nobody was able to spend. So I'm really discouraged. Yeah, there is no point you come to a session without prepared yourself, because that will drag. You have to see, now I have to give a break at 8 o'clock, which will drag others people time. So please be conscious about others. And that's why I kept it 10 peoples, so that, chalta hai mentality should not be brought here. Because there is no point you come to a session and drag everyone by 15 minutes. And if you have not learned it, then if I will tell you page numbers, you will not able to locate it. It means I have run several sessions, so I know where people get stuck. So again, you will drag the team. That is why I'm giving a break at 8 o'clock. Please look into the document. Okay. So point which I'm making today and tomorrow, we'll have this session covered in 2 different sessions. Okay. I will take little more time today and maybe if required tomorrow as well, because tomorrow onwards, we will start calculating, and then you will start doing mitigation development. Then you will be doing presentations. So everything is up to you, right? I will be just a guiding force there. You will be that Superman and Superwoman who will be taking care of the learning path. My duty will be to guide you and make sure that you understand the nuances of it, right? आप लोग nuances पढ़ने हमारे साथ आए हो. You have not come to learn from me the theory. Theory is available. I have told several times. You can learn it from paying 5,000, 6,000. Any recorded video will be made available to you. But those are useless, you also know. Yeah, it fails miserably. Specifically, people like Megha knows the value of sitting in the class and teaching or doing the remote classes. And she must have learned very hard way in the Corona time, right? Corona time and even after Corona time, when the colleges and schools were not started. Whoever has done that, he knows the value of, live stuff. And even though the live stuff has a lot of repercussions as well. So let's be conscious about the method which I'm approaching. And my method is a foolproof method, has given results to many of the people who have attended. And trust me, when I'm saying it is 80%. Only 2 people who lags and drags, I can't help them. And there will be 2 people who in every session, and I can't help them, trust me. So if you want me to get you helped, please help me. And doing exactly what I said. I promised you I will send you the documents in morning. I did that. you had the access for at least 4 to 6 hours. Should have just opened it and checked it. उसका लुक एंड फील भी आपको है ना, तो आप क्लास में समझ जाओगे मैं क्या बात कर रहा हूँ. नहीं है ना, तो अगेन यू विल रेट मी 4 or 5. Right? Why? Because you have not done your homework. You can blame me easily. Yeah. And that I don't want, because that will drag others. So today's session, I am trying to cover at least these 4 parts. First is National Framework for Carbon Accounting. Right? There are different frameworks based on the national jurisdictions, which we will be discussing, understanding. Second part I will cover is international standards, where my focus will be GHG protocol and ISO 14064. Now, 14064, I will take up today mostly and cover it up. Finish, right? Of course, we will not go to the clauses because this class is not for ISO 14064. But you will understand enough about 1464 that anybody is talking, you can understand and respond in his own language. Why? Because if you are taking GHG protocol, ISO guy will come and sit in front of you, say that you don't know anything. That should not be the scene. Yeah, we need to avoid that scene. That's why I'll make you updated completely with 14064. This is additional freebie I'm giving you guys. So be conscious about that as well. And that's why I need little more time. The third one is, which I will try to start with, will be the 5-step model of carbon accounting, GHG inventory. So everything starts here in GHG protocol or ISO 14064. Creation of greenhouse gas inventory. Creation of what? Greenhouse gas inventory. Now just imagine, for a company you are creating inventory. Inventory क्या होता है company में? If you know finances, which side of the financial statement or balance sheet inventory comes? अगर आपने सुना है financial statement, नहीं सुना तो कोई बात नहीं. करेक्ट है भाई? राइट रॉन्ग का तो मतलब ही नहीं है ना. इन्वेंट्री इज एसेट. तो बच्चा का क्लास में हम लोग पढ़ा है कि इन्वेंट्री इज एसेट. अगर आपके पास शॉर्ट टर्म एसेट है तो इन्वेंट्री होगा, होगा ही होगा अगर आपका ऑपरेशन है. सो व्हाट आई एम ट्राइंग टू एस्टैब्लिश हियर इज, वी आर टॉकिंग अबाउट इन्वेंट्री क्रिएशन विच इज अ काइंड ऑफ एसेट फॉर अ कंपनी. है कार्बन डाइऑक्साइड इन्वेंट्री, but this inventory should act as a asset to the company. Then only your work is valuable. Otherwise, everybody is able to do carbon accounting. Why they need you? Because they need you. You will create this as a asset for the company. आप समझ रहे हो? इतनी डेप्थ में मीनिंग है, which we need to realize, appreciate and accept, because this is what I want you to become. To become an asset to the company or to the client for whom you are working for. Okay, so be careful. Second, now, second one, let's see. So I will create that inventory today, and at least I will tell you the process. Where are those roadblocks, where people make mistake? We will take up some examples, real-time case study, and try to understand why these guys are making mistake and how. Yeah. So this is the 4 learning outcome in today's coverage I want to cover. That's why I want to extend the class. So it might be painful for people like me who are early to bed guys, right? But I am ready to give additional 1 hour. So why not you? Okay. And that is why I'm ready to give you 15-minute break, but let's cover the complete thing in one go. Let's start with understanding the carbon accounting itself. Okay. Let me put this for the screen. Once the screen is visible, just let me know.